the Cruciformity, I've kind of heard two responses of like almost we don't even need to go there kind of responses. Like one is Jesus died on the cross, so we don't have to. And then the other is, well, but we're on the other side of the resurrection. We live in the victory of the resurrection. We don't need to dwell on the cross.
Then why did Jesus say, pick up your cross and follow me?
Why did he say pick up your cross daily?
Yeah.
Exactly.
In some translations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Why does
part of
Paul,
the response.
Paul talks a lot about the concept of
Yeah.
cruciformity. He might not use that word, but he's definitely not a...
You got a good dose of it in his when he got converted.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Why, Lord, am I still going through this? Get that thorn out of my side.
Yeah, it's interesting. When Paul mentions Jesus, he almost always says Christ crucified. He doesn't just say, he doesn't say that his gospel is just the gospel of Jesus, it's the gospel of Christ crucified. To Paul, it seems that the cross is like is the primary identifying characteristic of the character of Jesus. That he chose
so scandalous
to go to the cross. Yeah. And the shame, not just the pain, but the shame and the scandal of it. Yeah, the humiliation of it as a form of capital punishment, not just that he was
like
put
not
to death,
only
right?
is God become incarnate, but God has died in the worst way possible.
Told his disciples to pick up his cross, their crosses, which applies to us too. But I think that there's some that see that as a historic thing for the time that they were in, and still would say or analyze that now he went to the cross. That was the ultimate, and that's done, and he did rise.
But I think then too what you're doing is you're saying that the cross is only about atonement. It's only about forgiveness of sins. The only reason for it is the sin cure. But when Jesus is talking about it before he dies, it's clearly more going on than that. But I think it speaks to some of what Michelle was saying earlier too about becoming people who are like Christ. And that doesn't happen instantaneously. We're formed as we become more and more like Christ. And how do we do that, right? And it's by taking up our cross, by surrendering, by choosing to put aside ourselves and seek to become like him.
That's the relinquishment, right?
Yeah.
Every day we have to relinquish who we are so that we become more like him. It's just, you're letting go of that. So even though people view the cross as, well, that was the one and that was it. It's done. It's over. We're safe. But no, it's still relinquishing who you are. That's the meaning of dying to yourself. That's the meaning of cruciformity.
Yeah.
You're relinquishing you so that you can become more like him.
Yeah.
Becoming more like him, you love.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You love.
Learn to love yet.
Yes.
And that's what we have to learn to do.
Dallas Willard actually said Jesus didn't die on the cross so that we wouldn't have to. He died so that we would join him.
Yeah.
Oh.